question, which is quite simply, why distance learning? Why does this medium matter?
So, as a teacher, one of the big things that we're always trying to do is to prepare our students for whatever is going to come next. And I think there's no, just speaking to the story that Brandon just went through, there's no corner of the world that can't be reached with an ease that we've never seen before. And so I think when you have an opportunity and an ability to connect students, especially in a network of curators and staff and guests, where the kids are going to, I've never walked away from a connection being like, well, that didn't go well. Like there's always a nugget, a moment that you can key in on to be like, that was fantastic. I'll replicate it, tell my kids about it, however it is. So I think by putting them in an environment to talk to incredibly diverse people about any topic imaginable. I mean, we keep talking about the network, but I've never reached out to Shared Studios for a connection for my students. And they've been like, we don't know somebody who can do that. They're always like, talk to this person, go to this site. Like, this is who you want to set up with. That distance, bridging that gap is just so incredibly seamless with the Shared Studios and with the connections. And so I think that's why distance learning, in particular with Shared Studios, has been so pivotal for our school and our students.
And I'll say, I mean, any educator right now knows that like we've got to create global competencies for our students. It's an increasingly global world. I think there were so many promises of the internet, and a lot of those promises didn't come to fruition because the internet started to work to further polarize and divide us as opposed to bring us together. And I think that we have to create these global citizens if we're going to solve the kind of intractable problems that this generation is going to be facing. And the reality is that those problems are so interconnected, whether it be the climate crisis, refugees, global poverty and hunger, genocide. All of those things are so interconnected that it's not going to be one nation or one group of people who are going to solve it. It's going to have to take folks working together across cultures to meet those challenges in the future. And so we have to find ways to put young people into conversation with people who are different than them, with people who are like them, that if we can do it in a way that is immersive and full body and creates empathy, distance learning is the way that we do that.